If you're looking for brand names at prices that are low every day, look at Target. Products you trust, prices you can afford. You can depend on Target.
Oh, it's toothache.
Toothache pain? Get maximum relief with Extra Strength Oragel, the pain reliever that works immediately and lasts for hours.
Extra Strength Oragel really works.
Dr. Euline, on Feet, this week at 5.
Any of you got any gum? I hear it's good for the ears.
Ears?
Yeah, come on, you know, Doc. The takeoff, you know, pressure.
It's a helicopter we're waiting for, Gunther, not a DC-10.
Yeah, I know. Man, all this waiting around is making my pants itch. I'm gonna go out and check the lay of the land.
When's the helicopter due?
Should be here any time.
Hey! Those yellow vans are just sitting down there on the street, waiting.
What are you expecting to do, Gunther? Drive away in frustration because we haven't surrendered yet?
No, I just thought they might have started something by now.
Why should they? As far as they're concerned, this apartment is as good a jail as any.
Yeah? Don't kid yourself. After tomorrow's election, we all may be sitting in the real thing.
Or we could all be dead.
How long will our emergency power last? No. Now listen to me, Peter. You're not to do anything until I tell you so.
Geraldine! Oh, you're here. After all we've gone through to get here, I was afraid they'd already gotten you.
What do you mean, gotten?
There's a warrant out for Mike's arrest.
Yes, I know.
This is too impossible to believe.
After all that's happened today, nothing will ever seem too impossible again.
There are roadblocks everywhere.
We've been trying to avoid them all the way over here from Derek's office.
Where is Derek?
We've lost touch with him.
I haven't heard from him either. And Skylar and Raven are nowhere to be found.
We left them at the Whitney Theater. Have you fixed the power problem?
No. And we'd be conversing by candlelight if it weren't for our emergency generators. Oh, I'm telling you. Van Dyne's men are very clever indeed. Obviously, they've taken down the station's power line somewhere. Incidentally, there are 2 cable TV vans outside by the main gate. How did you get through?
A hole in the back fence.
Good Lord. The entire city is under siege, and I can't even cover it.
What will you do?
Well, if I can find a way to get past those yellow vans, I'm going to send Peter Nevins and a crew out to repair those lines.
Nevins? Can he be trusted, considering his past links to Van Dyne?
Mike, he's more anxious to defeat Van Dyne than any of us. But the question is, how?
Mr. Van Dyne? What is it, Donald? Good news, sir. Dr. Carell was picked up by a roadblock on the main highway.
Did she struggle?
Struggled, sir.
I don't like her.
She was apparently trying to make her way to the state capitol.
Well, in a few days, it wouldn't have done any good. We begin our special cable service there next Wednesday.
Sir, I'd just like to say that I'm proud to be associated with a man, with a leader like yourself, sir. Well, any differences that we've had in the past, I'm sorry.
You're a very loyal friend, Donald.
Sir, forgive me, but you told your sister in the systems room that she was your greatest fear. What did you mean by that?
Where is Dr. Carell now, Donald?
Safely in custody and on her way to police headquarters, where she'll join Detectives Egan and Stoner in jail.
Very good. Nothing can stop us now.
coming.
How's that thing gonna land with all these little yellow vans down here?
It's not gonna land.
It's not? Oh, well, how are we gonna get up in the helicopter?
It's gonna hover overhead and lower down a harness.
Harness?
Yeah, pull us up one at a time.
You mean some rope is gonna come and lift me up off this terrace up in midair?
That's right. Drop us off on the top of the ISIS building.
Don't look so green, Gunther. I mean, you used to be a circus performer. Imagine you're just watching a high wire act again.
Oh, you think so, huh? Well, where's the net?
Okay, who's going first?
Why don't you go first, Doc? It's your house.
Oh, no, I think it's guests first, Gunther. Come on.
Yeah, Gunther, no. You go first, lead your hat off. The sun glaring off your skull will blind any sharpshooters down below. Go ahead.
Way to go. Goes to the circus is fast to be with me now.
It's dead.
Dead. Oh, this Van Dyne is very thorough.
Yes, if I didn't despise him so much, I might be taken with his all-out style.
You mean by his technology, which I'm ashamed to say I was taken in by.
Mike, you were worn down by all that campaigning. Your resistance was low.
Still not proud of the fact that I was susceptible to those messages he was broadcasting over our TV.
Mike, the thing to remember now is that you're free of all that. Well, if you two will look out for things here for a few minutes, I'll go out and check with Peter.
All right, Geraldine. We'll try to come up with some kind of concrete idea.
We're out of options, Nancy. Derek is probably in custody by now. Sky and Raven must be too.
What is happening with us?
I don't know. I keep thinking that you'll roll over, put your arm on my shoulder and say, wake up, dear, it's only a dream.
I know. I pinch myself and all that happens is it hurts.
You keep reading about this sort of thing happening all the time in the third world. Countries being taken over, TV and radio stations seized, those in control flung into jail. But this is Monticello. This is the United States of America.
I know. Every time I see something like this reported on TV, it just doesn't seem real. I certainly never dreamed that it could happen to us here.
It's madness that anyone should attempt such a thing. But Van Dyne has. And thanks to some technology, none of which is that remarkable, he's almost succeeded.
All right. So if he does succeed, if we are silenced once and for all, what'll happen?
What will happen? I'll tell you what will happen. He'll be free to spread his tentacles throughout the state, and then into the neighboring states as well.
This is horrible.
What Sky said to Geraldine is very accurate. George Orwell's 1984 may have come at last.
So you go on ahead, I'll follow you.
All right.
Listen, Derek.
What?
Whatever happens, I want you to know I'm sorry about Chris. Never meant for her to come between us like that.
Get the violins, will you? I can't hear
If
me.
there's some way I can make it up to you, I would.
Look, I told you before, this thing isn't finished. I love Chris. The first woman that's enabled me to forget about Jinx.
Oh, listen, don't start talking like that. You're just banging your head against a brick wall.
Yeah, well, I got a
Doesn't our
head.
friendship mean anything to you?
No more than it meant to you. I'm doing this thing because there's no other way. So don't expect any more out of me than this. As far as I'm concerned, our friendship has come to an end.
You're wasting your time. You know
Yeah,
that?
well, you just let Chris decide that, huh?
Just let me look. The tomatoes are probably
You know, I don't believe you. With all those yellow vans out there, we're lucky we got back in here. You should give a damn about the tomatoes.
Well, we needed food.
Yeah, well, I was praying these babies are bulletproof. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Now, let me ask you another question. Now, what do you suppose that helicopter was all about we saw? Huh?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Right, and then why do you think those yellow vans left right after it did?
I don't know. The point is they did. Now we're here. We're safe and sound.
Yeah, you, me, Miles, and the spaghetti.
It's linguine.
No, to me, it looks like spaghetti.
Well, that's because you don't know the finer points of Italian cooking like I do.
Oh, yeah, right.
Strange. Miles was here when we left. Left a note. Ah. Dear Jody and Preacher, do not worry if I'm not here when you get back, but He wants us to lock off the elevator and not answer the phone.
Wait, let me see that. That's not what he said.
Where do you suppose he went?
I don't know, and I don't like it. See, he's up to something. Now I'm missing out on all the action because you had me parading around some stupid grocery store.
You are not missing out on all the action.
Well, at least not that action.
3 hours ago, you were rescuing me from a burning building. Now, don't you think that's enough action for one day?
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
Well, I guess we better lock off the elevator like
lock the
Miles said.
elevator.
It's a good idea, huh? Now, it's just you and me. Yeah, I'm the little queenie. That's the way it's supposed to be. Safe and sound.
You know, Carla, your talents are being wasted behind a desk. After the election, I am going to promote you from receptionist.
Mr. Van Dyne's office.
What is it?
A helicopter just picked up 4 men off Miles Kavanaugh's terrace.
What happened to the 3 teams we sent out to guard them?
It happened too quickly. They've lost them.
No. Hanks bungled it again. Call the airport. I want my private jet in the air in 15 minutes. I want them shot down. They must not be allowed to get away.
Mr. Van Dyne, there's a helicopter approaching from the southeast.
It's them. Whitney, Kavanaugh, Mallory.
They're not running away, sir. They've come to fight.
This is your day, Donald. Make me proud of you.
I will, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir. Orwell, take a man with you to the roof door on the double.
The guns, my pet. Load mine. I love to watch you handle guns.
All right, let's stay low. They probably already spotted us. Guy, why don't you go check that door? I'll look over here. Hanging duck?
No, shut up and shoot, man.
Now, look, we can't rush the door and we don't have enough ammunition to hold them off, so let's stay with the original plan, huh?
You think we can get on the scaffolding with them firing at us?
You got any better ideas?
No.
All right, then Gunther and I'll get over in the window, wash the scaffold. Oh, wait a minute. One of us is going to have to stay here and operate this winch.
I volunteer.
You sure you don't want to get on the scaffold?
I'm positive. I got my feet on terra firma. I want to keep them that way.
All right, then I'm ready. Miles, Sky! I think I got one of them. Let's go.
Oh, dear God, please don't let that door open again. I know I said I got my feet on terra firma, but I don't want my body to join them.
Hold it, Gunther!
Oh. What's wrong? You want me to start it up again?
No, hold on. The windows on the 30th floor are fake.
Hey!
Don't need concrete behind them. Lower us down to the 29th floor.
By now, all of Monticello must know they're heading for the 29th floor.
Maybe not all of Monticello.
Don't get any ideas.
Well, I only had one idea today. That was going on this Looney Tunes safari. That's not the best idea I ever had.
So what do we do with them?
I'm thinking.
Gunther! Come on!
Something's wrong.
Oh, something's happening, Gunther. We're just gonna hang here.
Until they decide to pick us off the side of this building like flies.
Let me bring them back
Don't
up.
get aggressive. You aren't going to raise the scaffold.
I'm not? What am I going to do?
You're going to let it fall.
This is it, Crane. This is what I've been preparing you and the rest of my men for. This is when the weeks of training pay off right now.
Yes, sir.
Good. Because if we pull this off, Mr. Van Dyne will see to it that we are all set for the rest of our life. Stand up straight when I'm talking to you. I want you to hear what I'm saying. You too. Now, Crane, I want you to gather your men and assume strategic positions on the 29th and 30th floor by the fire stairs and the elevator. The only way is to the 30th floor that they know about.
Yes, sir.
Move out.
Why did you stop? Hey, lower away!
You heard him. Lower away.
Okay. I can't do it.
And I will.
Wait. Listen, I got a shock now. I know there's a short in that box.
Is he kidding?
It's all right. Do it.
Creeps. Lowering away! Sorry, boys, but we need these more than you do now. Mr. Whitney! More firepower!
Thanks, Gunther! Watch yourself!
Let's just check this out. Gum. I could have used this earlier today. So what is this? Funny little doohickey. Damn it. Oh, gee. What the hell? I'll be damned. Handy little gadget to have around.
Stand back. Stand back. Come on in.
So, what would you like to do until Miles gets home?
What would I like to do?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could help you make the spaghetti sauce.
Preacher.
Hey, come on, baby. You said it takes a couple hours to make, right?
Well, it does. But we also have quite a few hours in between while the sauce simmers.
A couple hours?
more than a couple.
Come on, let's get moving. Now, what we gotta do is we gotta get all the food on the plate and not all over your clothes like you did last time.
I tried. Boy, oh boy, you had to bring that up, didn't you?
You look so cute.
Cute. Rub it in.
You know something?
What?
I love you. And I like being here with you. It feels nice.
I love you too.
Oh, my blood's starting to simmer like that tomato sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. More of that later.
Listen, why don't we get cooking? Because I'm getting real hungry.
Well, that's nothing new.
And do you have something to snack on while we are cooking?
Well, we have French bread and butter.
That sounds real nice.
Do you want yours with or without garlic?
It depends on what you do.
I love it.
Really? Why don't you smother that stuff all over this, huh? Because we're gonna live it up real big tonight.
Somebody up on the 30th floor.
They'll probably lock it off. What's to that?
Couldn't need this thing anymore. The action's jammed.
Oh, look here. Take this. Gunther must have liberated it from somebody on the move. When we got to the 30th floor, we see if we can find some way to get him down from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate ABC Daytime's 25th anniversary with Miss Ruth Warwick and Mr. Richard Dawson.
24 years ago,
It was 25.
when daytime began.
But it was live.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. Life was a game,
Love was a flame.
sparked desire.
And one vampire.
Ah, yes, I remember it well.
Sunny skies above.
We were so in tune.
And we found our love in the afternoon.
We've just begun.
We're on our way.
We're getting better every
day.
Ah, yes,
We remember it well. Oh, Richard, will we ever remember it well?
Ruthie, I love you.
Wednesday,
I haven't got a parachute.
Colts on edge. He's had it with two big punks. But these punks are gunning for the fall guy. Then it's a last-ditch effort for custody.
This is highly irregular.
And Adam's past is no secret.
Do you remember his name?
Torrance.
On Dynasty. Then,
Ex-wife.
a second chance.
Want anything to do with you?
Jealousy could kill it. Hotel tonight.
Groucho, I've gotten you new fit and trim.
Huh?
It'll help keep you fit.
Fitness food. Yuck, yuck, chewy.
You don't think you'll like it, huh?
Yuck.
Look, it's new fit and trim with a great new taste you'll love, but with less fat and calories than regular dry dog food. Fit and trim even has beefy flavored chunks. Taste it.
Yippity!
See, Groucho, fitness food doesn't have to taste yucko.
Fit and Trim brand dog food from Purina.
Yum, yippity!
The fitness food that tastes great.
Get on the mark, there's a change in the air. Get set. Go Gulagang, active wear. There's more for your life at Sears. Get set. Go Gulagang. Changing to fleece, velour and fun. You're in for a change. Gulagang's the one. There's more for your life. Go Gulagang. your life. Let's go, Mom. There's more for your life at Sears.
What shocking facts does this new blockbuster book uncover about Natalie Wood's death? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
What does the coroner's secret report reveal about her last moments? An exclusive Inquirer book bonus tells you. How can you replace high-calorie snacks with low-calorie treats? What do lips say about people's personalities?
It's in the Inquirer.
Can Dynasty's Linda Evans' exclusive beauty tips help you look like a million? Find out in the Inquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Catching Sweepstakes Fever.
$100,000.
Watch 2020 Thursday.
Live it to the limit. Live it to the limit in Wrangler. Give it all that you got. Do it, dare it, don't ever stop. No matter what, it feels so good. Looks so right. Wrangler fits the style of life. So live it to the limit. Live it to the limit in Wrangler.
On All My Children,
Maybe we should just call off this whole wedding, Tony.
as Jenny ends her romance, is Greg beginning a new one?
You're a very important part of my life now.
I love you, Craig.
And on One Life to Live, Delilah's out to win back Beau's love
I don't care what happens to me.
any way she can.
Fate has brought us together. We are destined to spend the night together.
Plus, celebrate ABC Daytime's 25th anniversary all this week.
This Sunday at Santa Anita, don't miss the return of John Henry in the Oak Tree Invitational. Can he win it for a fourth straight time? See for yourself, Sunday at Santa Anita.
Dive Australia's Barrier Reef tonight at 7:30.